Good morning, mine lovers. Tom and Julie here. There she is.
Good morning.
We're out mine exploring again. There's a portal right here. We've already looked in the entrance and it's not caved or gated, so let's go mine exploring. I think this copper mine again. We're in copper country here, which is usually fun because the minerals are very colorful. We got our ropes in here with us today. Of course, they're sitting here. Of course, it's an adit now. We didn't know what we're going to find. If we don't bring them, we find a shaft. If we bring them, we find an adit. Already here's some colorful minerals. Oh yeah. That's one thing about copper mines, they are colorful. Looks like this was a little table of some sort. Look at the minerals on the back, wow. Alright, I turned that bright light off so you get a little better look at these mineral veins when I'm this close to them. This is kind of a narrow drift. That looks a little vuggy right there, that dark stuff. Maybe there's some gold in here too. Boy, look at the veins. Man, look at the blue. Short crosscut / rat's nest. I know I keep saying, wow, look at it, but it is pretty amazing. Should have been a geologist. Well, it's just like it's been painted. Or an artiste. That's crazy. Are you widened out?
Yep.
Well, that was a shorty. Colorful, but short. So we'll move around today and see what else we see out here. Bound to be something interesting.
There will be. All right. Hiking away we go. Should be a mine around the corner here, over the next ridge.
We have arrived at another portal. Let's go in and see what we have here, Julie. It's got the traditional timber set on the portico. Looks like a rat's nest, as usual. A little 4x4 stall. Ouch, good thing you had your helmet on. That one little knob sticking down got you. You're an inch too tall. Now this doesn't appear to be a copper mine like the other ones around here. This is going up through this red material. Oh, here's some copper stuff.
Some copper.
This just goes around the corner and stops. Here's the face. Goes a little ways this way, I guess. Another very small mine. Here's the face. Okay, I just came through that little portal. Some copper minerals here. Julie's hanging outside. There's no can here. Maybe there's a little outhouse can. There's a bit of timbering. And then it comes to a big hole. And you don't want to step off of this bad boy. I still haven't been able to really see over there how far down it goes because I'm not getting any closer. There's one big stall up there. This stuff is really crumbly too. There's an old hangar. Well, that's been there a while, hasn't it? I'm not sure what they hung there. This stuff is really crumbly. So that's the story from here. That's as far as I can lean over. It goes that way too. Alright, we got one more spot below us we can look. So let's get out of here. We'll go down about another 75 feet down the hill and we'll see what that one is. Make yourself skinny, boy.
There you go. Alright, let's go down for a little further. Okay, here we go, down the waste rock pile. It's kind of fun.
Well, we're walking along to another mine here. I noticed all kinds of crucibles here. I don't see any bottoms of them. I know one brand that I've seen before was Battersea and something from England that made these. And the cupels too. The cupels were the littler cups that you would melt gold and whatever else into. But these are all pretty neat. You can see how they've been used. I don't know how many times you use them, but see how it's gotten glazed. Julie found a blasting cap top for the tin. California Cap Company. We've seen quite a few of those. It's pretty neat though. There she is, Miss America.
The dirtier version of it. Dustier.
The dirty Miss America.
Dirty.
I think it's another copper mine, judging from the blue here. A little bit of a cave here. This really is a copper area. This canyon that we've been exploring and the next canyon over here in Nevada is just full of copper mines. I see daylight up ahead.
Straight or the right?
Let's go straight ones. We're going to come back to this area. I didn't show it to you on the camera here, but there's a huge stope to my right. But I'm resisting showing it until I do this drift here.
Oh my.
Yeah, look up there.
Oh.
Yeah. Sheesh, stumble bum. So there's an open stope. Some big stalls. Short ladder. It looks like the drift keeps going this way. Yeah, if you want. I'll let you see how far it goes, if it goes around the corner or not. Keep going?
Yeah, keep going.
Alright, we'll take the right hand rule. Looks like there was track in here. There are ties. It would be ideal if this would intersect a level off the vertical shaft we were trying to get down earlier, which we couldn't really do because there was so much loose rock and timber around the collar of it that it would have just been too dangerous. Stuff would have been tumbling down on us. There's a raise of some sort. Possibly an ore chute from up above. Looks like this is coming to an end, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's the base.
Okay, well let's go back and take that left.
Okay.
We have a couple more options. Here's the face of this. Alright, now I'm going to show you this big stope that went past. It'll be on our left. We looked at this right side of this, which is that stuff up there. And then look at the vein up there. And right here. Wow. Huh? Yeah. Unbelievable. But if you look behind me here, first of all, it goes down there. Look at this thing. Huh? Three big stalls. Okay, so it's possible we can get down here or down here. And find another level. So I don't know what this thing says. It's good.
Get your light off there.
It looks like part of the name is there.
Yeah.
And then I just saw a dynamite box here, about 3/4 of it, but now I can't remember where it is, and I don't even know if I took a picture of it.
Well, let's go look around.
Okay, we're poking around in the stope. Big, crazy area here that's got all kinds of different stuff going on. Look at that blue behind Julie. Wow.
Oh, yeah. Pretty cool.
Yeah, it is. There's a big rust spot here. Look at that thing. Somebody's dug that out. I wonder if there's gold in there. Crazy, huh?
Crazy.
Look at all the stuff they put up in there. They would just wedge stuff in there.
Very haphazard, isn't it?
Yeah. So I haven't checked this way. Let's go this way once. This goes the direction of the shaft if my bearings are still right. There's a little ladder. Some stalls. This goes down. Wow. I don't know how those miners navigated around here. Wow. That just goes down.
Way down. Look at way down there.
I think we can make it down, you know. Smooth, huh?
Smooth move.
The next one might not be so easy.
No.
Might be easy to go down, might be harder to get back up.
Okay.
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 Let me see what I see down here.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, Julie's making her way down here. Remember your way out of here?
I think so.
There she is. All right, well, you know what we've come to without me even saying it. Yep. Ladder. And they go down as far as I can see down there. This is kind of a crooked, it's a compound angle on this ladder.
Oh, great.
Yeah, it's really crooked.
It's at an
You gotta
angle.
climb the right side of it.
Nice.
I think.
And it goes down, way down there.
It straightens out after the next thing here. If I can get by here with my pack on and everything. The ladder's solid though.
You probably can't even see how crooked it is from this angle, but it's crooked.
It goes down, it stops right down here.
Okay.
It's solid.
Okay. Good.
It's just crooked. You gotta hang on to the right side of the ladder.
Okay.
If you're gonna come down. You don't have to if you don't want to.
No.
Yeah?
Oh, I know. I'll come down though.
Let me see what's down there first.
Okay.
This part's a little wobbly just because it's such a long stretch. Well, this is looking back up the ladder I just came down. It's definitely kind of askew, that second piece is. And here's what you see when you get down here. A big gobbing wall that way. Packed tight for some reason. And the same thing over here. It's only like a 20-foot area down here. Why would they go through all the work to wall this off? Now I do feel a lot of air coming through here. And I can see something through there, but I have no idea what that would be. And I don't think I'm going to dig that out today. So back up the ladder we go, and we'll look elsewhere for something more exciting.
This is the funniest looking ladder.
The carpenter who built this ladder was drunk. Or well on his way.
Alright, I'm gonna get out of your way.
And a bunch of parts of stuff here. This looks like it could have been part of either a broom handle or maybe a stemming rod. Oh, look at this. Ouch! Dang it. Oh, this is an old tag. This is how they made their ouch. Okay. Here's a fuel can. I don't exactly recognize the logo. It's red. It's got one of the neat tops on it there. Little spouts. A lot of times those are kerosene cans. Here we are back to this big stope room. I had a dynamite box that I found down in one of these drifts and I can't find it again. But I don't even think I took a picture of it. I couldn't read it. It wasn't like a giant or a Hercules that I recognized. And I wanted to read it before I said what it was. Anyway, this is goodbye to the big stope. We're going to call it quits for this one. What's that say? Anything? Stay out, stay alive?
Yeah.
So he's got a dynamite piece right there.
Yeah.
What kind is that?
I don't know, just a powder.
Oh. Alright. You going to go that way?
I'm gonna go this way.
Alright, I'll see you over on this side. That was fun though, and kind of a crazy mind. I don't expect you to be able to follow along on the video of what's what because it went off like a spider web in all directions. Well, there's our portal. So we appreciate you guys watching the video, and we'll see you on our next adventure.
See you next time. Thanks for watching.